Brian, you doing okay today?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Hey, I want to ask you, I'm doing a story on a couple of the older linebackers on the roster, Caleb Kelly and Brian Mead. Wanted to ask you just about what you see as an outsider as their relationship. You know, they've been through the program so much, and what's it going to be like seeing those two being recognized on Senior Day on Saturday?
Obviously, you said it a lot, man. Those guys have played, a numerous amount of snaps here at OU, man. And it's kind of sad because those are guys, when I came in, they were like big brothers to me. Especially Caleb Kelly, guy that was in my position, who I learned from a lot. And then B Mead, he's like a coach on the sidelines with having Odom on the box. He's helped me tremendously with my growth on and off the field. And on the field, man, he's just a super smart football player. And I've used that, to my abilities to just gain knowledge from him, with his coaching points on the sideline, but also inside the in the film room. So it's gonna be sad, man. But I know, good things are ahead of those guys, and I'm just blessed to have them in my life.
You know, this is the first time you guys are coming off a November loss. How does
Mhm.
the program reset itself when there's only two regular season games remaining? What's the plan? What's the goal?
I mean, it happens. It's football. The goal is still the same thing. We're gonna go out there and try to compete, at a championship level. The goal is it's still the same. Just because, the outcome wasn't the one that we wanted. This past Saturday, we're still gonna go out there and fight. Every day, every opportunity we get is just another game. To show that we're still a championship team, and those are the things that we want to do and the things that we want to accomplish.
Ryan, thanks for your time, man. You have a good week, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, Brian, good talking to you again. Along the lines of what Eric asked you there at the first, I wanted to ask you about Caleb Kelly specifically.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like seeing what happened to him on Saturday? And what are maybe one or two of the biggest things that you learned from him, especially right when you arrived?
So when the play happened, I was actually I was on the field with him. It was during a kickoff return. And like I said, it was, very unfortunate, for what exactly had happened. Honestly, I thought he had, got hurt somewhere else, but then, him coming to the sidelines and just telling us what had happened, I was just super sad and devastated for him because he's put so much time and effort to be on the field, man. So like I said, it was very sad, and I was sad for him. And then the things that he's done for me and, my career and my time here is, man, he's helped me develop, man. I've learned, like a lot from him when it comes to football aspect, but also, just as a big brother in the game. I've learned from him, man. You can't take, football for granted. You get so many opportunities right there, and you got to, take advantage of every single one. And him going through a series of injuries, man, he's explained that to us several times, just as linebackers that this sport doesn't own or owe anybody anything. So you got to take advantage of every single moment that you get. And that's one thing that he's hounded on a lot, and I've soaked it all in.
Anything specific that you can remember him telling you, though, or maybe early in your career? Stand out, and if nothing does, that's fine. But I was just curious.
Yeah, I mean, I would say just just taking this football thing super serious, man, because he's seen a lot of guys go around him, and one thing that he always told me was that you've got it in you. You just got to do it every day, and that's something about being that consistent player that I've been desperately wanting to be. It's being very consistent. So his approach to me was just try to be consistent every single day, man, because you got the skill set, you got the abilities, man. You just got to do it every single day to prove, not only prove yourself, but prove others around you.
Hey, I really appreciate it, Brian. Have a good one, man.
Thank you.
Jason Kersey.
Hey, Brian, wanted to ask you about missed tackles. I think you guys are averaging around 11 missed tackles a game, going up against a running back in Breece Hall, who's pretty good at breaking tackles. Has that been a real focus this week? And is that something you see getting improved here over the final stretch?
Definitely see improvement in our tackling. I mean, we tackle every Tuesday and Wednesdays. We play the game, twice a week. So we're going to go out there and just continue to tackle. That's something that we've done our entire lives. New running back, but we're just going to go out there and just compete again and do what we do on defense and making tackles and getting them down. Sorry.
Thanks, Brian.
James Hill.
Hey, Brian, nice to see you again, man. You had a great game against Baylor, and I know you don't care about individual stuff, but I thought it was one of your better games. You seem to be playing better as the season has gone along, which is a testament to you. Would you agree with that? And did you feel like you had a pretty good game on Saturday?
I guess statistically wise, I guess I did good. But if you, there's some things I could have did better. I feel like I could have helped tremendously in that fourth quarter when we were down. There's some things that I could have done, with whether it was footwork or disrupting blockers, getting them off of me. So I did all right. I mean, but I feel like I set myself to a higher ceiling. You guys haven't seen anything yet, and the bar is set high, and I'm going to continue to push and strive to be great at what I do. And I'm just excited for another opportunity to go out there and compete and display what I've been working on my entire career.
That's great to hear. You mentioned that you guys tackle a lot on Tuesday and Wednesday, but I know football's changed and you don't do a ton of contact, or maybe I'm wrong in college football. So are you guys actually tackling? Are you tackling dummies, or what are you guys doing on Tuesdays and Wednesdays?
So Coach Grinch always says play the game on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and those are the days we're full padded. So we'll go out there and go tackle. And
so you get after Kennedy Brooks and those guys, huh?
So there's a scout period, and
Gotcha.
obviously guys, when we go against our own opponent, we try to stay up and stuff like that. But when we're going against we're prepping for that other team, that's when we tackle.
Hey, good luck Saturday, man.
Thank you.
John Hoover.
Hey, Brian, I asked Coach Grinch yesterday if there were moments in that game where he noticed guys were like almost coming into a pile, for instance, and almost avoiding contact. Did he point that out to you guys in film study? Did it come up, and how do you kind of fix that? How do you maybe shift your mentality 10 weeks into the season?
So Coach Grinch isn't necessarily my position coach, but he did stress that we got to do a better job of tackling. Coach Odom brought it to our attention that we just got to be better at tackling and getting guys down. And like I said, we've been practicing Tuesday and Wednesdays on tackling, because those are the days that we've got to be physical and play the game. And those are certainly what the things that we've done is tackle and try to get better at it. So.
Do you remember that 3rd and 12 play where they just kind of pushed the pile about 6 yards? That's one that came up yesterday, where there were 3 or 4 guys standing around the pile. He was talking about an opportunity to strip, but it looked like their offensive line got involved, and it ended up being a first down, surprisingly, on 3rd and 12, a running play.
I remember that play. That's a play that we didn't get the job done. It was 3rd down, like you said, 3rd and 12 specifically. They pushed the pile. I mean, we've got to be more physical than the other opponent. I feel like that play we weren't physical. Guys were trying to get the ball out and give it back to our offense, but it happens. It's football. Another opportunity. We went down on 1st down again. There was another opportunity to get the ball out and just play 3 downs of football and try to get the ball back to our offense. Just because you cross the 50-yard line doesn't mean you automatically get 7 points or 3 points. So if somebody gets a 1st down, there's just 3 more opportunities to get off the field. So that's how we approach it, and that's what we're going to continue to approach the game of football on defense and try to get off the field.
I'm interested how you become more physical, change your mindset at this stage of the season. How does that happen? And just mechanically, do you guys do something different, or how's that work?
I think you saying it's a mindset that's something that on defense it's automatically got to be something that you automatically have to have, is a mindset to dominate the guy that's in front of you, and that's just football in general. But in terms of trying to find a way to display physicality, or how do you get guys to be more physical, we lift every other day. We're trying to get guys stronger. Coach Wally's doing a great job of getting guys strong and build tough guys on this team. That's his job, and that's what he's been hired to do here. And then we just got to go out there and do it. Like you said, it's a mindset, and I'm pretty convinced that everybody on our defense wants to get off the field, wants to dominate the guy that's in front of them, because on the other side of that person is all the dreams and aspirations that you have as a football player. So dominate that one man that's in front of you, and behold.
Is Iowa State the most physical team you've seen so far, or is they up there with Baylor, I guess.
They're a good team. You know, can't wait. We haven't played them yet, but we'll see